Saying Entertainment. Hit that like, sub to the channel if you're not a member. Also, hit the notifications so that you're able to get all of my content, all of my videos. Salute to the entire LDBC basketball and boxing community, and salute to all of the people that rock with me. Uh, I do got some breaking news, and then of course I'll get into some other stuff. We swinging things to the NFL and football in general, uh, and that is according to reports. Uh, CBS Sports just reported that Aaron Rodgers, quarterback of the now Steelers, have suffered an injury in his hands, uh, and this was in a pregame warm-ups. Now, you know, I find it ironic that he's doing this, right before he plays the Colts. Now, I would be a hypocrite if I came on here and I fully went in on a player in the NFL that is faking the injury, because I just talked about this, a couple of days ago, as it pertained to Giannis, as it pertained to Luca and other guys in the NBA that are, trying to, you know, get these ironic injuries, right before, a big game and stuff. The Colts are coming in, and they're coming in. They're coming in hot and heavy. They got, one of really the hottest record in the NFL right now. At eight. To my knowledge, I think they're 7-1, if I'm not mistaken. Um, what does this do for the Steelers? As I was saying earlier, this could potentially be a matchup for the AFC championship. Now, like I said, man, hopefully, he gets out there and he plays, but the likelihood that that happens, we don't know. We know Aaron Rodgers he's had a decent season. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. The Steelers are doing pretty good. They lost a few tough games, couple tough games, but for the most part, they're doing better than where he was. If you're just coming in, Aaron Rodgers has suffered an injury in his throwing hand uh, in pregame warmup, and this is an important, to me. This is an important test right here. Being that the Colts are the best team, or have the best record in football right now, and I just find it ironic that he suffered it right before the Colts game. Look, man, you know I'm at the point now. You said hurt. Aaron hurt. Aaron ain't hurt. Play with play. Yeah, exactly. I'll salute to you. Hit that like button, Steven. Listen, man. This is my thing. Share this video. Get this video out, Steven. Share this video, man. Share it. Uh, Again, if you're just coming in here, Aaron Rodgers is quote unquote hurt right before the uh, the Indianapolis Colts game. Like I said, that's why some people call him Sharon Rodgers. That's why, classic Aaron Rodgers and stuff, man. I mean, yeah, has he been really hurt in the past? Yeah, he has. But come on, man. I mean, right before a team that's 7-1, because the Colts are 7-1, right? I'm just making sure the Colts are 7-1. Just fact check me. I'm just making sure. The Colts, they've only lost one game. Just let me know if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, because the Colts are, to many, a a surprising team. You know, I wouldn't have never expected it. As soon as I seen the Colts and their record, and they started shooting up in the AFC, man, I was like, man, they might have a chance. You said, "Sport, you going to have small injury with the Jets being hurt." Yeah, 71. Yeah, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like he got, and you the quarterback, you the leader, man. I was actually, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was rooting for Aaron Rodgers this season. You know what I'm saying? Because he surprised me, man. He came into the season. He came into the season right, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I had low expectations. I was like, he gonna come in here. He gonna do the same thing that he did when he was over there in New York with the Jets and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I thought that Aaron Glenn was gonna turn it around over there with the New York Jets, but it was the extreme opposite. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers came over here. It was like he turned things around. Justin Fields went over there. He went in to a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? When I was expecting Justin Fields to pick up where he had left off, being that he had experience in the playoff. Please hit that like button when you're in here. Hit the like and share it and get this out, okay? Uh, hit the like button, man. All you gotta do is double tap the screen. You know what I'm saying? Uh, look, man, Aaron Rodgers, bro. Uh, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I don't like seeing stuff like this, and people want to see you out there. Now, I think this, if I'm not mistaken, the Steelers. I think they're 6-2, or are they 5-3? I think the Steelers are 6-2, if I'm not mistaken. They're either 5-3 or 6-2. mm, they 4-3. Okay. Well, damn. Well, shit. That's going to put them at a real disadvantage. Now they're looking at being back down at 500. Wow. Okay. Well, if I'm Aaron Rodgers, I'm playing. But this is the thing, though. This is the thing that I gotta look at too. We got to look at Aaron Rodgers' injury history. Could this could this catapult him to worse injury? Because I'm not gonna lie to you. When I saw a hand, Steven, this is the thing. When when I saw the report, it said HA. I was like, oh Lord, I thought it was gonna say hamstring, but I was like, your hand. Now look, I know some people gonna try to argue with me. They're gonna be like, oh man, come on, straight. It's his hand. It's his throwing hand. He a quarterback. Yada yada yada. But man, come on, man. Aaron Rodgers, this is a big game, man. You got to get your team. You don't want to be at that 500, man. Especially going into the second half of the season. You want to get your team in position to be as far as away from 500 as possible. You know what I'm saying? So that way, you said wear a protective glove. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Wear a protective glove, man. Like I don't know, man. Like I mean, didn't any of these guys get inspired by Jordan being on there with Mike Tirico and him being talking about load management and talking about injury? Didn't anybody get inspired? And I know a lot of these guys, they say they like Jordan and they say they like Kobe and they say they like some of these guys and stuff, but I gotta beg to differ because y'all not displaying any type of toughness. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, and look, it could be a situation, man, where you know, hopefully nothing is broken. You know what I'm saying? Because with the hand, you sometimes you really can't tell. You really can't tell. you might have popped something out of place or something like that, and then pop it back in play. You said Wimby, that dude will play hurt. Yeah, he will. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we talking about sports in general. You know what I'm saying? We talk about football right now, but yeah, you're right about that. Wimby might look like he won't play, and might look like he frail or something like that, but nah, he's tough, man. Looks can be deceiving, man. Looks can be deceiving. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm Aaron Rodgers, man, no, you gotta play. They brought you here. Obviously, they like something about you. You know what I'm saying? And you started. I'm not gonna lie. The Colts. I'm sorry about that. The Steelers. They started off red hot, and lately, you know what I'm saying? They've been on the slump. That's why I'm kind of shocked that they 4-3, man. You know what I'm saying? And now you playing the Colts. Y'all gonna be at 500. Most likely, man. When they face the Colts, they're gonna be at 500. They're gonna be 4-4, man. You know, Cypress, man. I know that's your team. The brother Cypress TV. I know that's his squad and everything, but nah, man. They about to be at 500, and then who they play? Who they play next week? Who they gonna play next week? Because depending on who they play next week, Cheyenne, I see you in the building, bro. Oh, ooh, yeah. They play Detroit. They play Detroit. Salute to you, Cheyenne. You just coming in. Aaron Rodgers is quote unquote hurt. Got hurt. He hurt his hand during the warm up, and ironically, it's versus the Indianapolis Colts, man, who are coming in red hot as the best league, best team, best record in the league. Yeah. Oh yeah. Detroit. Yeah. Oh yeah. They gonna have their work cut out for them against Detroit. Hit that like button when you're in here, man. Double tap the screen and hit your like and share the video, man. I'm trying to get it out there, man. Like y'all trying to keep this condensed. Y'all don't want your boy to grow. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be a community here, man. Share this video, man. Get it out, man. They not sending out my notification. Uh, you know what I'm saying? None of that. You know what I'm saying? You said whether tough NFL players, I see weak players. Yeah, exactly. Thanks for the light. I appreciate it. Please share the video, man. Get it up out of here, man. Get it everywhere. Get it out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to see this. I want everybody to see stuff like this and hear stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a crying shame that you do this right before a big game. Now it's starting to be contagious, Stephen and Cheyenne, from the NBA to the NFL. One thing, like talking to Cheyenne, man, and Stephen, man, Cheyenne, of course, is a Golden State Warriors fan. Everybody asks me, why you like Steph Curry, why you got such a big love and appreciation for this guy. Because Steph Curry has played hurt. Steph Curry don't duck no smoke. Hit that like button when you come in here. Double tap the screen, hit the like. Ashley, baby, I see you in the building, sweetie. How you doing, sweetie? Um, Ashley in the building, hard worker, a grinder, everything. But salute to Ashley, and Ashley, of course, she does the sports betting. Want to say she's on FanDuel and a couple others. So fuck with your girl Ashley on here. You know what I'm saying? If you need information, man, she'll get it to you. But salute to the Queen Ashley. But Ashley, we up in here talking about Aaron Rodgers ducking the smoke. Um, Aaron Rodgers ducking the smoke against the Indianapolis Colts. Uh, he hurt his hand in warm-ups, and that could potentially put them at 4-4. The Steelers. You know what I'm saying? So you said he needs to go on and retire. I mean, I felt the same way, actually, coming into the season, but they went on a little bit of a run. The Colts actually, I'm sorry about that, not the Colts, the Steelers, they went on a little bit of a run. They went on a little bit of a run. Uh, they're 4-3. They started off red hot, but as of late, they just haven't been able to get it together. Now they finna play back to back two teams, two Titans in the Steelers. I'm sorry about that. In the Colts and in the Detroit Lions. We said the Colts look good this year. I picked Pierce today as one of my wide receivers. Yep, I know you know. See, and see the Colts. They are not playing. I don't know what it is with the Colts. It's just like they just surged out of nowhere, didn't they? Ashley, didn't they? Steven, Cheyenne, they just came out of nowhere. No, nobody was even paying attention to the Colts. Then all of a sudden, guess what? They just came out of nowhere. So it's gonna be, man. This could potentially they could come out of the AFC. Ash, they could come out of the AFC, sweetie. No doubt about that. They could come out of the AFC, man. And I was actually looking at potentially the Steelers and potentially the Colts, but I don't know about that no more. Hit the like button when you come in here. Please hit the like button. Double tap the screen and hit the like button and share this video too. Get it out. They're not sending my stuff out, man. They're not sending my stuff out. Not nobody seeing anything, but I want everybody to see this. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Aaron Rodgers, he's doing this right. Like Ashley just said, you might as well just go ahead and hang him up if you're gonna be doing stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? And if you are really hurt, then that says a lot about you. You said, Shyam said, I'm surprised about the Patriots and the Colts record. They gonna come out of nowhere. Well, the Patriots had something brewing. They just needed to make coaching change and personnel change, and they got my boy Stephon Diggs. Even though what I'm saying, he doing a lot of stuff that's questionable off the field. But like I said, I don't pay attention to that. You said, Polo. Dodge the smoke. Yeah, you're sitting up there ducking the smoke, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You can't duck no smoke, man. You know what I'm saying? Just go out there. Now, if you are really hurt, then like Ashley said, go ahead, have a sit down with your family, man, and go ahead and make that decision. You said, and New England is a shocker. Yeah, they are. You know what I'm saying? New England is when they beat the Bills. Because the like I hate to say this, Ashley, Cheyenne, and Steven, but we got to be real. The Bills, as good as Josh Allen is, they've always been a hype job. Let's just call it what it is. They're a hype job too. If we're gonna sit up here and we're gonna criticize Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, if we're gonna criticize, some of these other teams, if we're gonna criticize even Pat Mahomes for him not getting it done and everything, then we gotta criticize. We gotta criticize the Buffalo Bills. You know what I'm saying? The Buffalo Bills haven't met the expectations that they said. What's it called? The Bills were supposed to win the championship. The Bills had an MVP, quote unquote MVP, knowing damn well Josh Allen had no business winning that MVP. And I like Josh Allen, but we all know it should have went to Saquon. You said people sleep on the job. I'm not. Absolutely not. Go look at my video about Travis Hunter. I stand on business with Travis Hunter. Now he got the situation, you know what I'm saying, that's going on. His knee, they did the test on his knee, came out negative. Everything's intact, but you got to pay attention to that. You know what I'm saying? That's one of your dual threats. On both sides of the ball. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to lose Travis Hunter at all. You don't want to take no risk. I'm not sold on the Bills even back in 2017. Man, I used to be sold on them, man. I used to be sold on them, Cheyenne, but I mean Josh Allen, and that's who. And, it's funny that we're talking about the Steelers, Cheyenne, Stephen Ashley. It's funny that we're talking about the Steelers because that's who Josh Allen reminded me of a quicker, more faster, and I would say a more, I ain't gonna say more accurate, and more stronger version of Ben Roethlisberger. Even though I don't like Big Ben, I don't like what he did or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just talking about they playing style. You know what I'm saying? They both 6'5", 6'6". You know what I'm saying? Locomotive running people over, but Josh Allen's a little bit faster. You know what I'm saying? And I think that Josh Allen he moves a little bit more slicker than Big Ben. But I ain't gonna take nothing away from his football shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, Big Ben, he brought titles there to the Steelers, but Josh Allen got to get it done just like they saying Lamar Jackson got to get it done. You know what I'm saying? If we, like I said, man, everybody got to share the smoke, man. You can't just be giving the smoke all to Lamar Jackson. You know what I'm saying? That's what the media do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we all know that Pat Mahomes is a cut above the rest. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. But like Ashley said, man, there are a lot of surprising teams. Cheyenne, man, you hitting on some good points too. But yeah, I'm not sold on the Bills uh, at all. As a matter of fact, the way that the Colts are playing, they might come out of the AFC, man. It might just end up being might be in might end up being the Colts, and I don't know about the NFC. The NFC is up in the air. The NFC is up in the air. I mean, you got the Eagles, um, Lions. You got us too, Tampa Bay. But see, the problem with Tampa Bay, man, we always our kryptonite is big games like the Lions. You said you got Philly in the NFC. Yeah, Philly. You said I got the Chiefs beating the Bills today. Oh yeah, Pat Mahomes is that guy, man. Pat Mahomes is on a mission, bro. You know what I'm saying? Um, okay, so you got Philly, you got the Eagles coming out of the NFC. Yeah, they 6-2 right now. You know what I'm saying? They haven't even played their best football. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think they had a big win. You know what I'm saying? Of course, with New York and everything, but they up until that, man, they really haven't played their best football. Yeah, the Chiefs, man. Chiefs. Thing about the Chiefs, man, they've had to make a lot of adjustments. See, that's the coaching brilliance of Andy Reid. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he gets enough credit for what he's doing. Of course, Patrick Mahomes. I'm always gonna stand on business on Patrick Mahomes. If you sit up here and you say Patrick Mahomes is not a talented quarterback, nigga, your ass need to go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Yes, has he been blessed to be in a good position and everything? Yeah, but you can't deny this man's talent because think about it like this: he's played with injuries and he's played with. Uh-oh, and I got some breaking news. Uh, Auburn. This is some breaking news. That's why I say you stay here straight to the point. Sports and entertainment. Auburn coach fires huge freeze after the a disappointing start 1-5. Um, again, and Ashley, she from out that way. You know what I'm saying? Auburn, come on, Ashley. So Coach Freed is gone. Coach Freed is gone from Auburn. Okay, and I was just getting ready to talk about Deon too. Look at her. Thank God. She like hallelujah. Ashley like thank God. You said Denver's winning the AFC. It could be possible. Denver's a good squad, man. I forgot about Denver too. That they could be a potential AFC matchup in the end. You said I got Philly winning the NFC. My 49ers can't keep themselves healthy. No, they can't, man. And dang, man, that was a big loss, man. Losing Fred Warner for the season, bro. Like that to me, I know some people might disagree with me, but when I remember when CMC got hurt, uh, to me, this is a bigger loss than anything. You know what I'm saying? And like I was critical of Shanahan, Cheyenne. I was real critical of Shanahan and everything. You know what I'm saying? But I got to give Shanahan his credit, man. Even though he's going through what he's going through or whatever, he's still been able to maneuver. You know what I'm saying? Now I got to look out for the Rams too. I know Stephen Green. He mentioned the Rams too. You know what I'm saying? You said Auburn alum are suffering. Yeah, I mean, and it seems like Alabama going up because they won or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Uh, And I know you don't want to hear that. Now everybody screaming roll tide in the beginning of the season. It looked as though what's it called? Alabama wasn't going nowhere. Now they didn't shot up to number 4, if I'm not mistaken, in the college poll. You said Mahomes is the best quarterback. College coaches open spots after the season. Yeah, he is the best quarterback right now. Man, he's so far ahead in terms of resume. And on top of that, if you stack them up, that's why like if you try to get into a skirmish with me concerning Pat Mahomes, you're gonna get cooked. What resume can you bring up against Pat Mahomes? He got a better resume. He has the best resume in football right now. Okay, let me repeat that right again so you can hear me. Patrick Mahomes has the best resume in football right now. Okay? And a lot of people don't tend to understand that. If you don't like him because he light skinned and got curly hair, that's your problem. If you don't like him because he half black, half white, that's your problem. If you don't like him because, okay, you know what I'm saying, he plays like shit during the regular season or whatever, and then comes through in the clutch and comes through at the right time, that's your problem. But you can't deny this dude's greatness or whatever. Everybody gonna try to bring up all these damn, conspiracies and all that other stuff. They lost to the Eagles, man. They lost to the Eagles. Okay, so what can you say? Now he's back in the mix again. You said my Penn State let me down. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah, man. Penn State, man. They ain't been nothing since Joe Paterno with his old lying ass. You said true fact, Mahomes the best resume in football. Agree winning more. Yeah, man, and he's still always in the mix. He stay in the mix, even through all the situations that they don't went through. You know what I'm saying? The Worthy situation. You know what I'm saying? The running back situation. Him not having the best offensive line. You know what I'm saying? Him playing with a Travis Kelsey who's starting to diminish before our eyes in terms of his know-how and his skills and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? A great player, gonna be a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? Record setting tight end and everything, but it's time for Kelsey to go. You know what I'm saying? Time for him to go. But even through all that, and the injuries, don't forget Pat Mahomes he got the Mamba mentality, not the Mama mentality like Aaron Rodgers do. You know what I'm saying? The Mamba mentality. That's what Pat Mahomes got. You know what I'm saying? This dude done rolled his ankle at a 90-degree, Ashley. Done rolled his ankle at a 90-degree, Stephen, Cheyenne, and then came back out there and still played on it. Hurt. Remember when he did that against the Bills? Think y'all forget about shit like that, huh? He always making a way. You know what I'm saying? You said who you picking the Super Bowl? Ooh. Like I said, man, that's gonna be tough, man. I haven't made a pick. I always make my pick, you know what I'm saying, around like that December. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I still want to see because you got stuff like this. Like, see, I was ready to go ahead and put the Steelers up there, but now look at the Colts. Look at the Colts. You know what I'm saying? I was ready to put the Jaguars out there. Look, the Jaguars, they done got some issues. You got Philly versus Buffalo. Buffalo? What? Yeah, man. No, we were just saying how Buffalo is overrated, man. But hey, that's your opinion, man. You know what I'm saying? You want Buffalo to come out of the AFC, but I don't see that happening, man. I don't see that happening. Buffalo got exposed by New England, man. Hell, they really got exposed last year. If you really want to be honest, they got exposed last year, and we know that Josh Allen he don't stack up against Mahomes. Lamar Jackson he don't stack up against Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? But I can understand why you got Philly. You got to think about Philly making moves. They just had that in season trade, that rare in season trade. They got Jair Alexander. You know what I'm saying? Um, we got Cypress TV in here, man. Coming through. You know, he gonna talk about yeah, we talking about your still. Hopefully, stay on. You know, what I'm saying? I don't know if he got the pager or the beeper. Uh, I don't know if he got some sort of track phone or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I thought it was 2025 out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he got the chirp phone or whatever the kind of phone he got or whatever, man. But goddamn, man, your communication skills is fucked up. What's up with it, Cypress?
What going on, man? Yeah, man. I think Deon wasn't never supposed to be there to be honest, but yeah,
Oh,
but
we well, no. We ain't got the Deon yet. Hey, you already ready to cook Deon? Look at him. No, we ain't got the Deon yet, man. We talking about your Steelers. We talking about Aaron Rodgers. He hurt, man.
good. He shouldn't be there.
Huh?
Good. He shouldn't be there. No one.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers hurt, and y'all getting ready to play the Colts. Y'all 4-3.
Yeah, man. Aaron Rodgers 60 years old, man. Yeah, everybody look hurt on the team. I'm watching the game right now. We speak, man.
You said the Chiefs gonna beat the Bills again in the playoff. Josh Allen turned to Josh Harden. That's a fact, Cheyenne. What you think about that, Cybers? What Cheyenne said.
What? Hold on. Let me see. Okay. The Chiefs gonna beat the. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think the Chiefs might win today.
Man, you know they gonna win.
I think the Chiefs gonna win today. I need for them to win today. I
Look, they
just
gonna win because, like I was saying, Cypress, the Bills got exposed by the Patriots.
But yeah, the Patriots been balling, y'all.
I know that's what Ashley was just saying. That's what Cheyenne said too.
That's who might be in the AFC Championship while y'all playing.
So what about okay? So who you think got a better chance of being in the AFC Championship, Denver or New England? Oh, also, I wanted to tell you this, Cypress. You heard about Huge Free?
Yeah,
Yeah, he just got fired over there Auburn.
good.
Damn, Cypress, man, you cutthroat, man. Why you want niggas to lose their job and shit, man?
Roll Tide, baby.
Damn,
That's the only,
man.
that's the only thing I like in the state of Alabama. The Crimson Tide.
Damn, man, motherfucker. Yeah, I'll be like, damn, you gotta have some sort of sympathy for the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Be like, look, man, come on over to the crib. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have a good dinner for you. You know what I'm saying? You know, goddamn. You said,
Hey man,
you
they
said,
want them to go to church. Well, I was
you
saying,
you said if Kansas City played Buffalo, it's a chance for Buffalo to be in the playoffs. Hold on, answer that, Cypress.
what's there? Hold on,
Uh,
hold
so
on.
what?
If KC play Buffalo, it's a chance to get Buffalo. Uh, Buffalo going to the playoffs because number one, they pay Josh Allen too much money, so they going to the playoffs. The fact is this.
And see,
Number
when I said that, Cypress, everybody thought I was tripping that Josh Allen really shouldn't have got that money. It don't take away from what he done or whatever, but you know, people steadily cooking Lamar Jackson. He hadn't gotten it done. Well, we got to look at Josh Allen direction too. He hadn't got it. He hadn't gotten it done against Mahomes neither.
no, no. But unfortunately, he ain't gonna get it done if he ain't got it done another time. But, but yeah, Buffalo going to playoffs season. That's a
Mm-hmm.
given. They might not win the AFC East this year because New England is real high, but they
Mm-hmm.
going to the playoffs. The league gonna put them in the playoffs whether they
Who?
Buffalo.
No, no, no. I think them. Nah, hey, but what about Indianapolis? You think they a hype job?
No, they ain't no hype job. It's just Well, we see they having a good regular season, but they got some flaws. It's just a matter of people gonna pick up on it or not.
Tell me about them. Talk about them. Talk about them flaws that the Colts might got.
Uh, they defense, but they
I mean,
defense,
what
they
do they
defense.
rank defensively?
I don't know,
You
but
said when contracts are hold on one second. I'm sorry. You said when contracts are expired, or owners have to make a move so they can gamble on the QBs. What you say to that, side?
said what when contracts are expired, owners have to make a move so they can. It's possible. It's possible. I believe it. And see, when you do that, you hurt your team.
That's a fact.
That's one thing I applaud New England for. New England never paid they player big money.
Right.
And even when Tom Brady was eligible to go get big money, he turned it down to win the championship.
Right. Nah, that's a fact. What you just said. They kind of like see for a while. The Colts were the football version of the Spurs. Like what were the Spurs known to do? Cyber Tim Duncan, he took a pay cut. Manu Ginobili, he was known for taking pay cuts. Tony Parker, what I'm saying? You name different guys over there that just came over there just to get a ring and stuff like that. They took pay cuts or whatever. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And the Patriots did the same thing. Randy Moss, I think he took a pay cut when he came over there. You know what I'm saying? Corey Dillon,
Right.
he took a pay cut when he came over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You said the
Respect.
Colts have a dangerous running game. Cypress, that's the thing that the Colts have been known for in the past. You a Peyton Manning fan, so Peyton Manning always had a dominant, either a dominant running game or a throwing game. Think about it. Back in the days when they had Harrison and Wayne, then they had Edrin James. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I forget that other running back they had. They was always known for that, and they got to get back to that. What you think?
Yeah, I think that they gotta get back. They gotta get back with it, man. That's just my opinion. They gotta get back with it, man. But we shall see, bro.
Yeah, Marshall Falk. I forgot about. Yeah, that's my bad. I forgot about Marshall Falk. How could I forget about Marshall Falk? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Marshall Falk. You know what I'm saying? Before he went to the Rams. Yeah, Marshall Falk was my guy. Matter of fact, Marshall Falk don't get enough credit for ushering in the being that dual threat runner. You know what I'm saying? He could run and catch. He still got up to this day. Um, as many catches as he does. You know what I'm saying? As many receptions as he does, as far as on the ground yardage or whatever.
Well, the
Now,
problem
all
is,
right, man. You said you want to go ahead and cook Deon,
the problem is why people never heard about Marshall Falk because when he was with Indianapolis, nobody never talked about it.
right? Shit, you had to go look for that motherfucker, huh?
Yeah, let John Matt was talking about him.
Shit, man. That was my hey man. Marshall Falk was my guy because he could catch it. He could
Mhm.
run it, you know what I'm saying? He could juke you, you know what I'm saying? He could come off the sweep, you know what I'm saying? Come off, he'll block a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Marshall Falk did it all. He'll, get that little breakaway.
And get out of there.
Right. Now, all right, man. Dion, man. Yesterday, man, they got blown out. Got blown out by Arizona, man. A team that came in 4-3. And now Colorado they dropped to 3-6, and this is the second blowout that has happened this season, man. Memphis, I already know the answer to this from your perspective, man. Is it time for them to pull the plug on Prime?
What y'all waiting on? Colorado pull the plug. Matter of fact, in my honest opinion, I don't feel like the plug should ever been plugged up in the first damn play. Play had time to pull the plug, Colorado.
I disagree with Cypress, man. Cypress, man, this man done been sick. This man done endured, you know what I'm saying, a whole nother change, playing with a whole bunch of underclassmen. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, man, we got to start looking in Warren Sapp direction too. You know what I'm saying? Because they were putting points on the defense, if I'm not mistaken.
Man, here y'all come with the excuses for
I
Deon.
mean, special teams, they were running through special teams like it was nothing. Yesterday, man, they were just running through them. I mean, making just all types of moves, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just making them look like a JV team.
So that's what we doing. We making excuses. Prime time, cause he the one with the name.
Bill Belichick got blown out. He got blown out twice this season. I think three times, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, they whooped Syracuse last night. Shout out to
Huh?
well, they whooped Syracuse last night. Shout out to Bill Belichick.
Okay, yeah, look. Hey, man, look. So, you want to give Belichick his pride, but you don't want to get. You said the thing about Deon when he got done good on a team, when he go to a different team, losing Deshaun Jackson, doing good at Delaware State. Ooh, you gonna have to retype that. I kind of understand what you said. You said Deshaun Jackson, though.
That means he don't understand what to say.
Right. Yeah, Stephen, man. I didn't quite understand, man. But I think I got some of what you said. I lost you when you talk about Deshaun.
Yeah, man. But I think it's time for Dion to go, man. It's been time for Dion to go.
I mean, look, man. At least wait until the end of the season. I mean, do y'all think that Dion got a chance at a bowl? The bowl is out of the question, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, bowl out of the question. I don't know. What they remaining schedule look like?
Man, oh no, I know they're not playing. They're not playing any ranked teams, to my knowledge, or whatever. Uh, I mean, it just and even if they are playing like some mediocre team, we can't look at. You said Dion have a chance at a bowl game. Okay, well if he got a chance at a bowl game and he wins the bowl, then that's when we could cook with grease. You know what I'm saying? If he wins a bowl, Cypress, you know what I'm saying, then that'll be a chance. We know he ain't gonna get to no national championship and no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's always hope. I mean, in Hughes Freeze case, you know what I'm saying, it was 1-5 over there at Auburn, and Auburn got high expectations.
Yeah, Auburn. I don't know.
You said Las Vegas Bowl. Okay, he got a chance to make the Las Vegas Bowl. He got a chance to make the Las Vegas Bowl. Yeah,
What
that's that.
what the, what the, what they remaining look like? Don't worry, I got you.
West
Hold on.
Virginia. They play West Virginia, Arizona State. Um, they play West Virginia, Kansas State, and Arizona State. That's who they play.
West Virginia, they got a shot. Arizona State, I don't know.
And they got Kansas State.
I don't know. I don't know about the last two, but
And none of them teams are ranked, man.
I think they got a shot at beating West Virginia. Y'all can't beat West Virginia. Then yeah, Deon Sanders got to go. And hell no, they don't need no more.
Uh, So what about Warren Sapp?
Warren Sapp, I think Warren Sapp should. Y'all ready for this Deon level?
Come on.
I can't believe I'm pushing. I think Warren Sapp need to be a head coach of Colorado.
Oh no. Oh no. So y'all saying that Warren Sapp should replace Dion?
Yeah, Warren Sapp should replace Deon. Yeah, y'all call him prime time.
Oh man, now he's still prime, man. Yeah, come on, man. You can't do prime like that, bro. That's the reason why people come over there to see him. You know what I'm saying? You had celebrities coming over there. You know, you had Memphis Finest coming over there. You had Dolph, R.I.P. to Dolph and everything. You know what I'm saying? You had Glorilla coming over there. You know what I'm saying? You had T.O. over there. You know what I'm saying? You had all the NBA players over there. You know, come on, man.
You know what? Today's Sunday. I'ma be nice, man. I'ma be nice. That's all I
Uh-huh.
can say is I'ma be nice. And that's why Colorado, the train wreck, bro. Cause like he letting everybody come over there, man. You was a coach.
Right, right. So you feel like it's the celebrity thing that's taken away
Yeah,
from
it taking
being
it taking
pro.
it taking away from football, man.
Okay, I feel what you're saying. You know, but everybody can't be a Nick Saban.
No, but everybody damn sure don't want to coach like prime time either.
Okay, you know, like you talking about like Huge Freeze. Stephen Green talking about Huge Freeze might get the Colorado job.
Stephen Green, go take a nap, bro.
he
Go take a nap, bro. Please go take a damn nap, bro.
he said it's nap time. Hey, you said Colorado needs a coach with experience. Man, nobody was talking. But see, that's the thing, Stephen Green and Cypress, everybody up in here, man. Nobody was talking about Colorado until Coach Prime game, man. Look, man, the only time you really saw Colorado on TV, Memphis would be like on a rainy day, you know what I'm saying? And you know, during the afternoon, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody really paying attention to them back in the gap, you know what I'm saying? Now they get to play in the prime games, you know, late at night, you know what I'm saying? Eating ribs and shit, you know what I'm saying? With the brother Memphis, you know.
Yeah, hurry up and get Colorado off the TV, yeah.
Shit. I hate to say it, man. I gotta agree with Cypress, man. We don't want to see an ass whooping like that, man. You know, man. Listen, and Memphis know I'm a prime fan, and so does Steven. You know what I'm
I
saying? Y'all
don't know
know
why.
I fuck with Prime. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Prime because he done did a lot, but the fact of the matter is that you know you can't put that type of product out on TV like that. You know them getting blown out, stuff like that, man. That's demoralizing. You know, and it messes up things for sponsors because people are placing their money behind you in order to do good and stuff, and then you get blown out on national television like that. You go down to H Town, shit. So my nigga Cyber's finna go to the game. You know what I'm saying? Out in H Town, you're like, nah, I don't know about this. And he made the right decision. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
cause H Town beat the brakes. Oh,
Oh
oh,
yeah, you said he said Hughes coached a lot of teams. What what teams did he coach, Cypress? You know a lot about huge resume.
I know he coached at Liberty. I think he coached at Ole Miss. I know for sure.
Hmm.
He's pretty good at Ole Miss.
Well, they might look. They might look at it. He more defensive minded though, huh?
Yeah, he more
Well,
than
why didn't it work out at Auburn? Because Ashley was just up in here. She was screaming, "Thank God they got rid of him." See, so he done coached a lot of FCC teams.
yeah.
He got the
He
SEC
yeah,
mentality.
yeah, he was over there at Ole Miss.
Yeah, and Mississippi,
Yeah, and
Mississippi State.
he was at Liberty too. I ain't know about Mississippi State, but I know he was at Ole Miss. Yeah.
Right. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. So why didn't it work out at Auburn though? Like, what was the problem with Auburn this season, bro?
Auburn, Auburn, you got to be. They got you got to be Auburn. They streak. You got to be a certain peak with Auburn. You got to win a certain amount of games. You got to go to bowl games. You got to they streak. You know, and first time you slip, they getting you gone. Auburn ain't even playing. They getting you out of
Read this
there.
next one, Cypress, about Stephen. Stephen Green said recruiting is the problem because everybody wants to go to Alabama and Georgia. You agree with that?
That's a fact, Steve Grant. Smartest thing you said since I've been in here, you was right.
Okay, so I guess he don't need nap time. That is a fact. You know what I'm saying? Recruiting is
We ain't saying that because
that.
the nigga finna be something. Keep on, Steve Grant. You got it.
Hey, that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Recruiting. If you got a strong recruiting team, you know what I'm saying, then okay, that's gonna give you that edge or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But then people gonna turn their heads away, you know what I'm saying? People ain't gonna wanna go to Colorado, you know what I'm saying? If they like, damn, well, do I wanna go to an Alabama who's sitting at 4-1 or 5-1 right now, you know what I'm saying? In the top five or in the top three or whatever. Am I gonna wanna go to Georgia, you know what I'm saying, play on national television, be at a chance to win a national title, or am I gonna wanna go to Colorado, get blown out on national television, and be at risk for not going to the NFL?
You right again, Stephen Green. God damn. He's right again.
He said, like Texas, the recruiting belongs to the. Yeah, you know, you're right. You're right. But this is my thing right here, man. This is my thing right here. You know that. I mean, as much as we want to sit here and we want to, we want to blame the coach for the recruiting. The money got to be right too for recruiting too. You know what I'm saying? They can't. You know, you got to you have a budget. You know what I'm saying, Cypress and Steven? You
Right.
have a budget that they have to go by when they do come to recruiting, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's if they're trying to, okay, hey, we need to get this number one guy or this number two guy in this state or whatever, then these people are gonna be like, okay, well, is it in the budget or whatever? Can we bring him there? You know what I'm saying? What kind of moves do we need to make or whatever? Because just as well as they got expectations, Memphis and Steven, that player that you bringing in, they might have
Uh-huh.
expectations too.
Fair.
You said that's why these traditional schools always have winning seasons because of recruiting. Yeah, yeah.
Fair.
You know, like it's like you know who's touching on college sports right now too, Master P.
Yeah.
Master P, and I believe with his formula and his nuclear with his with his structure and stuff like that, he could actually be successful. You know what I'm saying? Memphis, look at. I know this is probably like a little bit off the subject a little bit, but it kind of ties into what I'm saying, right?
Let's go.
Look at No Limit, right? Look at No Limit.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody was really. I mean, yeah, we talked about No Limit and everything, but as soon as they started talking about the verses, right? The No Limit Cash Money verses, That's all you saw was dominating on social media. Hey, no limit, no limit, no limit, no limit, and everything. Why? Because it was marketed. Once the verses had happened, and then you had a no limit cash money and stuff like that. Guess what? Guess what? All you see on the social media now. You see back in the day, no limit shit. You see interviews from like 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? They talk about no
Right.
limit this. You see the memes. You see all the shorts and stuff like that that's going on. Hell, you even see Charles Oakley talking about no limit and Master P in Art of Dialogue. So what I'm
Shut
saying
up
is
about
that,
that.
right. So if if he could do that on that scale or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You bring it into a collegiate scale. You got to think about it. Alabama, Roll Tide, Nick Saban. You know what I'm saying? Oh, number one, we got to be number one. Expectation, this championship of bust. You know what I'm saying? Even if we number two, shit, that's boo boo. You understand what I'm saying? So the recruiting that has a lot to do with it too. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna be like, damn, oh yeah, Alabama walked through the door. Oh shit, Cypress TV, he's recruiting me from Alabama. Hell yeah, let's go. Shit, Cypress TV gonna take him to a couple of strip clubs. You know what I'm saying? Let them wild out and everything. Be like, look, hey, do you want to be a Crimson Tide or not?
All right.
You said Ohio State, big time on that, man. I hate to say it, man. Forget Ohio State, man.
Man, look, let's just keep it real, bro. Ohio State don't play nobody until they get to the bottom of their damn schedule. Okay, man, can we?
That's a fact. They always be a hype guy. Yeah, how they capitalized and stuff. You know what I'm saying in the past. Yeah, they have. But you know they'll do all this stuff. The Ohio State stuff like that. Then they get to the national. They've been known to fumble. You know what I'm saying? Literally,
They
they've
don't
been.
play. They don't play nobody but Michigan
Mhm.
and possible Indiana, man. Outside of that, they ain't got a cakewalk the whole damn season. That's why they in the top. That's
And
why
at
they can
one
be in the play. That's why they can be in the playoffs every year. Cause they don't play
and,
nobody.
and at one time, you know Notre Dame when they was and that was the thing about Notre Dame too. Remember Notre Dame? You know they was hyping Notre Dame up, and then when they got to the national championship or whatever, man, they got their ass spanked.
Facts, man.
It was the same thing. You said no limit have on clothing line and good entertainment. Yeah, advertisement. Yeah, marketing. That's what it's about. You know, you said check this out. The transfer portal mess up college football. That is a fact. I'm gonna have the brother Cypress cook on that. From Wake Forest, wanting to go to USC of Michigan. Cook on that, Cypress man. Tell them how the transfer portal done really fucked up college football, man.
Transfer portal, NIL deals, all of that's not what college football was about, man. They getting paid now, which I feel like you should get paid for your life. Okay, but all that transfer, no, you with a team, stay with the team until the at least the season over. If you go, so, hey, ride it out, man. They babysitting these players, giving them too much free. I don't like.
Well, I mean, I agree with you on the transfer portal. Now, the transfer portal, okay, they shouldn't. I don't agree with that, but the you know what I'm saying, NIL money stuff like that, you know, getting paid and stuff like that. I disagree with you on that. Those like man, I feel like players should get paid for the stuff that they do. You know what I'm saying because of the marketing aspect. Like, okay, for instance, Cyber, let's say you go and you go play for somebody like Ohio State. You coming in, you bringing in all your cachet. You making them a household name. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you Ohio State and everything, but I'm the best running back in the country, right? You go over there and you dominating everything like Maurice Claret or some shit, right? You know what I'm saying? And they marketing off of you. Oh yes, we have Cypress TV tennis shoes or some shit like that. and they capitalizing off of you. How you gonna feel? Nah, Sabi, you a hustler, man. You gonna be like, nah, I want some of that money too.
I think they need to make changes. They gotta make changes.
You said the quarterback from Notre Dame went to 3 schools before joining Notre Dame. Yeah, that's an example right there. That's an example right there. Yeah, because this is the thing, right? All this, if they were going to have any of this, you know what I'm saying, not the transfer portal, you know what I'm saying, I don't like any of that. But if they were going to have all this, getting paid, you know what I'm saying, to to play college ball, we got to go back and we got to look at, the Fab Five because they were getting, how could you blame them for getting, you know what I'm saying, receiving stuff, up under the table and stuff like that? You marketing off of me. You selling our gear over there, stuff like that, man. You're gonna be like, look, well, shit, we should have some sort of ownership over this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to get some money off of this some type of way. We got to get paid. We over here struggling. You know what I'm saying? We got to find out where your next meal is coming from, and that's the thing too. With college, they struggle, man. Them students, they go to practice. You know what I'm saying? They if they tear an ACL or a knee, guess what? And they on scholarship, they're not getting paid. That's most likely it for them.
Pretty much, man. Pretty much.
You said that there are no players staying at one school the day are over for that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I think it's messing things up, man. What happened to loyalty, Cypress?
There ain't no such thing as loyalty in this world with certain people. 'Cause everybody chasing the dollar. But
Right,
you know, this is the time we living in now, bro.
right,
There ain't no.
right, man.
I wish people was loyal. And
Nah, man.
come down to some money, you will see. It ain't what you think.
Hmm. Well, you heard it first from the brother outside the TV, man. Thank you for pulling up. Definitely go sub to Cypress TV, man. It's on and popping there, man. The LDBC don't stop around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, man, if you're ready to go get some good knowledge over there, some good logic over there, also have some fun with the Lust Demon. Man, Cypress TV, man, you know where it's at. You know what I'm saying? He gonna hold it down over there. You know what I'm saying? Straight to the point, sports and entertainment, man. We finna go ahead, consume this football, consume this NBA. We got
Real talk.
college football. We got college basketball starting tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We gonna touch on that. You know what I'm saying? We got some of everything happening around here. You know what I'm saying, man? Y'all keep it locked over here, man. We know we don't stop. We still gonna keep hustling, still gonna keep riding. You know what I'm saying? Them people that don't wanna, be a part of this, man. Guess what, man? Y'all could kick rocks. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, man, straight to the point. Cypress TV, man. Hey, we out of this thing.
For sure, we gone yet.